Hey, good morning or good afternoon, good evening. I feel like the Truman Show, wherever you are in the world when you're watching this. I just want to have a short conversation because I'm really excited. I'm going on a journey to get a box. Can't tell you any more than that right now. Watch my Insta stories later today. You will see the box. But I'm going to be driving a ways to get a box. So I just wanted to tap in really quick and ask you, like, what would your life look like if you just loved yourself? And it's easy to say, yeah, I love myself. But when you really tune into loving yourself, you're going to be in alignment with your own wants and needs, and that's where you're going to come from and how you're going to take your actions. And I thought about this because recently someone told me that women who get boob jobs don't love themselves. And I was like, how do you know that? I mean, how can you as an outsider judge whether or not someone loves themselves by one action that they take? And I think that says a lot about the person, right? But we'll circle back around to that in just a minute. But if a person really loves themselves and they feel like, hey, I want to have bigger boobs, so I'm going to get a boob job. That's totally different from someone who says, I don't feel good enough with my breasts being small, so I'm going to get a boob job. Or the same thing, like me for the red color hair. Sometimes, even though it feels in alignment to me, it sometimes feels awkward because it stands out. People can't really help but notice it. But it felt really in alignment for me to get it. And every time I look in the mirror, I smile. I didn't do it because I thought somebody else would like it, or because, somebody else did it, or to be cool, or to make somebody else happy. I did it because it felt in alignment to me. So that's the real trick at anything that you do in your life. If you wear makeup for other people, or do you wear it for yourself? And it's okay, I think, to want to look good out in the world and have other people appreciate you. But the whole thing is, does it come from a space of love and loving yourself versus doing something that somebody else wants you to do? So, sorry, I need just a sip of coffee. I feel like my hair looks a little crazy, but I had to wear it up. I don't know if you can see, but this dress shows the tattoo perfectly with the hair up. So, the poof will have to poof. Yes, so back to the topic at hand. If you are like the person who is telling me that someone can't love themselves because they got a boob job, or because they got Botox, or because they dress provocatively, or they don't dress nicely, or whatever, you don't know. And if you're spending a lot of time worrying about whether or not other people are making the right choices, you're probably not focused on making your right choices, right? Because it's that thing, what we think we see in other people. It's, other people are a mirror for us. So if we see other people and we're saying they must not love themselves because of what they did, then we might want to check in with ourselves and say, am I in alignment? Am I in alignment with myself? Am I really taking time daily for self-care and tuning into my higher self, and knowing that my actions come from a place of self-love and that I'm in alignment? Because you can do 100 different things and they can all be from self-love, or they cannot be from self-love. The actions do not matter so much. What matters is if the actions are in alignment. So something can be in alignment for me and it's not in alignment for you. Something can be in alignment for you that's not in alignment for me. So that's why spiritual growth, it comes from within, right? No one can teach you how to be yourself. They can teach you how to tune into being yourself. They can teach you to tune into that energy and take time to align with your own higher self. And as I like to call it for women, or men can use the same analogy, but the queen energy, that energy that's our leadership and our guidance. Someone can teach you how to tune into that, but they can't tell you what your queen says for you. You have to tune into your own higher self, feel that your own alignment and say, does this feel right for me? Is this coming from a space of loving myself? Is this coming from a space of expansion? Is this coming from a space of faith? Or is it coming from a space of fear? Right? And that comes a lot with love, because when you love yourself, you can come from a space of faith. If you're living fear-based, then you're trying to do the right thing, or the thing that's going to make everybody else happy, and you're not really tuning in to your own higher self, to your own queen energy. Let me check my time real quick before I keep rambling on. It's 8:55. I have to leave here in 5 minutes, so I'm just quickly going to say that if you're really interested in tuning into your own higher self and tuning into what your life would look like if you loved yourself fully and living more into that every day, I am teaching a class. It is called Unleash Your Queen. And the cool thing is that you get a free mini class with the class. You get a lot of cool stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna put the link to the class in here. But if you are like, I don't know, I don't want to load you guys down with 50 million links, so I'm just gonna put the link to the class because it's open now, and if you sign up for it, you get the mini class in there of Wake Up Your Queen, and then once she's awake, we are unleashing her upon the world. We are loving ourselves, and I am trying to find myself live. Haha. So you can learn more about the class right there in the comment that I made, I believe. Yay, there it is. And if you are like, I don't know you that well, I don't know how you teach, and you want to see how I teach and what I do, there is a free class. So just put a comment, and I'll give you the link to get that free class. It's a 3-day challenge. The first day we do a Wake Up Your Queen meditation to get in touch with your queen and where she is and what she's doing and how you can connect with her more. Then the second day we do some clearing work around the blocks that we might have to receiving our own queenly energy. And then the third day we do an activation and attunement and a meta meditation around activating that queen energy and starting to go through our life living from that space. And then that was what the whole class is about, giving us exercises and clearings and attunements to do to really tap into that part of us that knows what's right for us and acting from that space of loving ourselves, giving ourselves firm leadership and discipline sometimes to do the things that we want to do, not to do things that are drudgery. But I don't know about you, but like sometimes you'll like get this thing like, oh yeah, I need to learn how to dance, right? But then when it comes like time to sign up for dance classes or go practice, you're like, I'm tired now. No, the queen does not allow. The queen allows you not to do things that are out of alignment, but she's going to be disciplined about doing those things that are going to bring you joy and bliss and are in alignment for you, and get you to live that best life, the life that you know that you were more meant to live. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to head off. I'm going on my journey to get a box, and if you want to see the box, you gotta go to my Instagram page. It's Michelle Martin Dobbins too, and you'll get to see I'm so excited to see it in real life because I've seen pictures and it's super cool. All right, have a magical day. Ask yourself today, what would I do if I loved myself fully? And whatever answer you get, that's what you should do. All right, have a great magical day.